Hi, I'm Katie Moonstone. Welcome back. If you guys would all just take a brief minute, I'm going to clear the air in our heart spaces at this time. Whew. How is everybody doing today? I hope better. I'm just going to dive right into it. Today's reading is for Friday. Happy Friday, the 9th. Let's get an energy reading. Feather, someone you know is undependable and insincere. Someone you know is not dependable and is very insincere. Feather. Pin, a new job or career. We got some new opportunities coming in. That one seemed like it wanted to fall out, so I put it back because woman, dealings or relationship with a woman. Well, it is Mother's Day weekend, so happy Mother's Day weekend to all those that are moms and the fur baby moms, and maybe you're a mom of a garden. Happy Mother's Day. Broken ring, parting of the ways in either romantic or business affairs. So definitely a new beginning is opening up. Definitely. Someone might also romance, celebration, and party. You know what? I was talking about this yesterday. Yesterday it took me a long time. I wore my hair down. I put a lot of effort into myself and I felt really good. And I got to meditate and I did readings and like I was feeling pretty good. And I notice every time that I feel good about myself, somebody has to take that away from me. Somebody, like there's people out there that won't celebrate me. I'm not allowed to be happy. And the moment that I'm happy, someone has to put me in my place, make me feel bad for myself, you know. And like today, it took me probably about 4 hours just to get myself together. And I thought to myself, why is it that I keep attracting like emotional, unavailable men, let's just say, or women? Why is it that? And then I thought to myself, you know what? I don't talk good about myself and I'm not meeting my own emotional needs, right? So today, it took me 4 hours. I got myself together. I'm going to go and pamper myself a little bit after this reading. And I'm just going to take the rest of the day to bring myself back so that I can be happy because I'm going to celebrate this weekend. And I might not have the money and I may be broke. And like I said, I have a lot of people that took from me time, money, energy. I'm kind of weirded out also at the moment, so I know I'm kind of shaky, but weird things have been happening to me like all week, okay? Weird conversations. It is Pluto retrograde. Embrace the strange, embrace the weirdness, but I also got mystery flowers. Apparently that my kids did not buy because I asked them and their names were on the card, and I already know that my ex-husband would never do it, and I know that my current husband would never buy me flowers. So there's only one person that I know that would do something like that, and that tells me this is his way of telling me that he found me. Now I'm creeped out. But I'm not even sure. I mean, it could be, you know, the kindness. It could be a mystery, and it could be actually somebody from the spiritual team, right? Because the lady, when she came to the door, she looked at me and she's like, why are you so surprised that I'm giving you this? And I'm like, because I don't receive flowers. People don't do that for me, you know. Usually if my kids buy me flowers or something, they go pick it somewhere, or we go to the store and they leave me and then they go use, you know, my debit card or my credit card to buy me something that, you know, and they place it in my car as a surprise, you know what I mean? So anyways, you might be receiving flowers. I sure did. Kind of creeped out by it, but I'm taking it as a sign that, you know what? I deserve to be seen, to be heard, and to be loved, because that is who I am. I go out of my way to lift people up. And if I'm happy for that one, I mean, it took me a long time. I've been down a really long, struggling battle, right? I mean, when I say that I've been struggling, I've been up against people, groups of people, like 20, 25 people that literally preyed on my downfall, that want me in jail, that are keeping me silent, you know, and, you know, that uses my identity. They're using my identification and, you know, causing fraud against me, taking, you know, everything that I have, knowing, trying to ruin my life, knowing I'm all by myself and I have 2 kids, right? So now I'm down to nothing, and that's fine. I'm still trying to be happy and humble. You know, I'm very grateful for everything that I have, and every day I try to be grateful. And it's really hard for me to wake up every morning and do a daily affirmation. You know, I had to muster up 4 hours to get myself, and I could barely get through it, you know, without feeling like I need to throw up, you know, because the spiritual warfare that I'm up against, it's real. You know, like I said, you know, even the heel wants to be healed too. You know, the givers, you know, you need to get, like, if you're a giver, a natural giver like I am, I naturally just give, and I will, you know, I don't have much to give anybody at the moment, but when I did, I was helping out 5 other families, you know, other households. But then, you know, at this moment, it's like I really don't have much to give but my advice and my love and my time and my energy. And when I do that, I tend to lift people up, but then at the same time, nobody does that for me, you know? So the givers need to be given to. The takers, you know, like, come on, you know, like, throw us a bone. If you have someone in your life and they lift you up, why can't you just be nice and give them the same lift up? It's called equal reciprocity, you know, and apparently that's a lot to ask for out of people, and it shouldn't be, because to validate someone's feelings makes them feel loved. It makes them feel heard, and they want to feel seen. That is a natural human instinct. And for anybody that shuns people away because they just want something so small, you know, it's love, it's respect. Chimes, you're going to have peace and harmony. Thank God for that. Let's get a gong. You know, but what I was saying was, you know, just that little, you know, why is it so hard that, you know, hey, someone's happy. Why can't they be celebrated? Do you know that nobody ever celebrates my birthday? And the one year that it did happen, I did not know how to take that. I'm usually by myself on my birthday. I always take myself out for my birthday. Mother's Day, you know, it's cool because I get to be with my kids, you know, but they used to, you know, when they were younger, they used to make me all those arts and crafts, and it felt so special. And now they're getting older, they don't have jobs, you know, so it's like, I'm still buying it, you know, so it's fine, you know, and I think it's funny and humorous at times. And I'm very grateful for everything that has ever been given to me, or, you know, and I do notice the little small miracles in this world. Like I said, I'm very humble and I'm very grateful. But I also notice that every time I try to be happy, and that, like, hey, I just, you know, I feel good about myself, somebody has to come along and just kind of take that from me. And what men do not realize, or partners, is if you want to be lifted up, and if you lift up your partner, you're going to have one hell of a relationship. Because if anybody was to love me properly and lift me up and make me feel loved, seen, and heard, and beautiful, then you know what? That's the man that I'm going to put on a fucking pedestal, you know? And it's sad that so many people are that hurt that they can't see past their own selves. Everything has to be about them. They never stop and look at the, like, hey, this person's hurting. Why is this person hurting? They don't care. If they did care, they wouldn't have done it. Or they would have asked. They would have taken the time out, you know? And I get that. Not everyone loves the same way I do, you know? And I do have to recognize that. Vase, I do have a secret. We have secrets admirer out there. So you got a vase, you are getting your flowers, whoever you are out there. And you are gonna be celebrated. And I am definitely gonna make a huge point to be celebrated, because I am not gonna let this weekend get ruined. I'm gonna try to pretty myself up, and I just wanna have fun, and I wanna go out in nature and do something kind of beautiful, you know? And it'll work out. It always does. Basket, recognition, reward for merit. But I wanted to put that out there because I know that I'm not the only person that goes to bed at night feeling the way that I feel. You know, I know someone out there resonates with me. And I just want you to say, just hang in there, because our balance, because I did a 1-card message, justice and balance is on his way. So just continue to be your loving and blessed self. We got a lot of people who are jealous of us. They're envious. Why? I don't know. I don't know. You know, I'm 5'3". I know I'm always too much for people. I'm too loud. I'm too sensitive. I look too young. You know, I'm never accepted for who I am. And everybody has always like, they don't accept me for who I am, basically. They don't want me to, and people liked me better when I allow them to treat me badly or to say bad things or to be like, oh, I can say anything around you because you don't care. Well, yes, I don't care, and I'm very non-judgmental, but there is a point that at some point I do got to put a boundary, because I am hurt. And I do put a lot of love and kind into people, you know, and I try to, and I just want what I give out given back, you know. If I'm sitting here trying to lift you up and I make you feel seen and heard, and, you know, and I'm respecting you, I don't understand why it's so hard to ask for that in return. And that's the devil. Those are the dark entities attached to the people. And I know that. It's a spiritual warfare. It's because I have a higher purpose, and I know that. I know what my destiny is, and I know what I'm being called to do. Did I answer the call? I have. Am I doing it? I am struggling. I am struggling, but it takes a lot of me to keep me in my heart space. Let's just say that. And I know that there is somebody out there that probably feels exactly the same way I did last night. Maybe cried themselves to sleep, not feeling loved, not feeling heard, feeling unworthy, not good enough, insignificant, rejected. You're not alone. It just means that you have a higher calling and you have a purpose. And the people and those that are around you, they're jealous because they see something in you that they don't have themselves. It took me 44 years to figure that out, because I used to be that person that thought there was something wrong with me. And no, there is not. I've even taken psych evaluations thinking, you know what? These people might be right. And it came back that it's not me, you know? So people don't like to see other people happy. They don't like that. And when somebody is too happy, they do like to take that away. So not only do some of us have to grow thicker skins, but maybe we need to, what we pour into others, stop doing that and pour back into yourself. Start speaking love and kindness about yourself, because basically the universe mirrors what is actually inside of you. And if I keep talking bad about myself, then the people around me, why would they say anything better? They're not going to, because everything's a vibrational match. And in order for me to want equal reciprocity or to want to be seen and heard, I got to see and hear and honor myself first. And that's where I've been kind of wrong. And today I'm going to fix that. So I'm going to pour some love into me. I'm going to go paint my toenails, make myself kind of prettied up again, because right now I just threw myself together. And I forgot it was Friday, so go get my kids after school and start this whole weekend and just try to be happy. Anyways, let's enough of my story. I just hope that my story helps somebody else out there. That I just wanted that person, whoever you are, you're not alone. There's many of us out there that are going through and walking the path that you have to walk through. Because if we weren't meant to be here, if we were so insignificant, remember yesterday I said, thieves do not rob empty houses. Regret, by the way. People are going to be in regret for what they said and did to you. People want to make you sad because, you know, the ones that are hurting, the ones that won't heal themselves, the ones that are projecting out onto other people, or the ones that can't see past themselves because they're too selfish, they're afraid to get hurt, those are the ones that are going to be in regret. Even though you might be crying now, remember, kindness and love has the longest orbit because it has the most powerful impact when it comes to karma. Anyways, new contracts are coming up, possibly a marriage or someone confessing their love. God is stepping into the building. You might have some contracts and legal issues. If you are in a legal dispute, it is going to be in your favor if you're like earth sign energy or female energy or an independent woman who's by herself, who is self-sufficient, you got your shit together, it will rule in your favor. But new contracts, love is in the air, and God is stepping into the building, and God is actually divinely guiding this one in particular. She's the Nine of Pentacles. This is the card that I always resonate with, and I already knew that him and I had a long conversation yesterday and this morning. I'd be talking to the Most High all the time. I actually do and base all my decisions off of what the divine wants me to do. I don't do what human beings want me to do. I do what the divine wants me to do, which a lot of people doesn't like that. Anyways, this is a woman who's self-sufficient. She got her shit together, and God is actually directing you. You are going to be stable. You are by yourself at this time, but you are going to have peace, loyalty around you. You are safe and protected at this time. He's guiding you to look deeper into a situation. Also, people are probably digging deeper into you. You're not going to get any phone calls. A lot of people don't want to talk to you because you're intimidating to them. You speak your truth. You're not going to, you're working alone. People don't want to work with you. God's making sure that you stay alone. And because nobody is working with you and you are alone, you got a love offer coming in. And a face-to-face, heartfelt face-to-face talk. That's love. It could be soulmate energy, but it's true love. It's definitely love. Somebody is going to be traveling and they do not want to fight. You also have a third party situation going on here. Also, there might be I got air signs. Hold on a sec. I got traveling. You're not going to be fighting. You're like the masculine energy, especially the younger, emotionally immature or the immature type of men out there right now. You typically, I'm not saying I'm immature, I'm sorry. The younger men, like in their 30s and below, you're going to be traveling. You're not fighting. You definitely don't want to be fighting with anybody. Younger earth signs out there, or like there is a professional that has communication. Could be attorney energy. There's some communication that's coming into this Empress. She is a good mom. She makes everything beautiful. She takes care of the house, the kids, herself. She doesn't chase, she attracts. You know, she goes through a lot of pain to bring a blessing into this world, right? She's also transforming, but messages are coming in. She's a good mom, usually a good caretaker. Aggressive communication might be coming in because of, could be fire sign energy, doesn't have to be. Just a woman who is actually beautiful. Queen of Wands energy is like someone who's beautiful and creative, young, vibrant. They got their shit together. See, she's in the upright position, but somebody is kind of mad and jealous of this girl. And she's being really aggressive about it. Anyways, this is a good change. So for a lot of you females that are doing the right thing, you're in your upright position, you got a good change that's coming in. And you do have help here coming in soon. It might be just communication, but I do see some sort of help. What you do not see coming, there is a woman out there that is emotional manipulative. She is not loving and kind. She's very jealous, and she is part of a contract. She's like jealous, maybe of your marriage, but she is part of a karmic contract. She is not a very nice lady. She actually withholds love. She likes to guilt trip people. She's very mean, actually, mean-spirited, and she will be losing it all, tangible things. It was part of the contract, and the reason why she had to lose it all is because what you wish unto others will come back to you. She will not be getting a wish fulfillment. And it is part of her contract. She is going to have to share her money. She wants to give a gift. She's not brokenhearted. She owes money. She's not brokenhearted. Maybe she wants to give a gift offering. Yeah, see? Can't make it up. Justice and balance and the truth is all going to come out. Balance and justice will be restored. That is the name of the game today. I like it. Whew. Justice and balance will be restored. Someone's going to lose a lot of tangible things. They do not see it coming. Those that are not doing the inner work are going to start losing their items and money because they didn't want to do the inner work. They will be left out in the cold. A lot of people might have been left out in the cold because maybe you didn't have the money. But you are going to get clarity and balance. A reconciliation, a brand new beginning is coming in, and it's going to be very emotional. It's going to be heartfelt. This is the Ace of Cups. It's a loving new beginning. Why? Because you have clarity now. You let go of the past. You let go of even the past tangible things. And now you're ready for a brand new beginning. I know I had to do that. I let go of a lot of tangible things. I got one more tangible thing I got to let go of, and I didn't want to, but I'm going to do it today. Maybe. Might do it on Monday. But I already know I'm going to be having a new beginning. And I do hope that it's the Ace of Cups. That would be nice. If not, I want the Ace of Pentacles for sure. Communication will not be coming in today. It's going to be stalled or delayed. You don't need to look deeper. Written communications, emails, it's not happening today. It's time to reminisce or get in touch with your inner child. Maybe something from the past has you thinking. I know when I see this card, I need to start having fun. I haven't had fun in a long time. In the last few years, I've went through like a spiritual awakening. I've had a lot of health issues. And, like I said, worrying about like trying to come up with money for just to get by. It hasn't been a fun ride. But find your inner child, or maybe you need to have fun with your children. It is Mother's Day weekend. Sometimes you just, we can't change the things that are happening to us. You can't change the people around us. We can pray for them though, and I did, and I'm going to. But expect miracles. Good things are on the way. Maybe start having fun. You also might be reminiscing because it's nostalgia energy. The real villain will be exposed. This is exposure. At the bottom of the deck, we got fire sign energy. Did a fire sign energy get exposed? I don't know, but he's in his upright position now, so he might have gotten a death of the ego. Yeah, he wasn't thinking straight. But he did put matters into his own hands, and he is if you're a fire sign out there, you are going to heal from a bad betrayal. You're not going to hit rock bottom. You are destined and fated. Things are going to work out. Anyways, destiny is at play at this time. Things are going to work out. Things might be getting strange, but it's usually the strange. They did say embrace the strange because these are leading to destined and fated events. Right now, help will not be arriving at this moment because things need to end. This is the Death card. Also could mean someone might be passing away. I have been getting that in the last few days. Like I said, there were crows out in my yard. Normally when I have a lot of crows or ravens around me, somebody I know is gonna die. And it usually, and like I said, usually happens in the next like couple days, like 3 days. It always happens in threes, right? But my condolences if anybody did lose somebody, but definitely a death to the situation. Also could be somebody might be waking up. So maybe you fire sign males might be going through your own spiritual awakening, or you're wakening up to the truth. Many people might be waking up to the truth that they need to walk away from their pasts. It's time to walk away from the past. Like I said, when it comes to Pluto, anything that smells like your past is going to get eclipsed out of your life. Air signs, you're being truthful and honest. You are going through a transformation. You have messages that are going to be coming in, but keep that sword up, okay? The battle's almost over. But keep in your truth. Keep being in your truth. Keep speaking your truth. It's hard, and I know because I'm going through it. I don't like to be the Queen of Wands. I'd rather be the Queen of Cups. I want to be in my feminine energy because I am naturally a loving and caring person. So I want to be the Queen of Cups. But when you are the Queen of Cups all the time, people think you're naive and stupid. And well, then once you start becoming, because I'm all 4 queens wrapped in one. I've been through hell and back. But I know which queen to use when the time is right. And guess what? I obviously got to stay in my freaking sword energy, and I don't like that because I don't want to be that person. I'm tired of living in my, I'm tired of being in survival mode, you know? Anyways, you are being universally guided. Also, you see the truth. People around you are just wearing masks. The masks will fall off, and you're also getting a yes answer. Yes, you will be getting your wish fulfillment. Damn, hot diggity dog. I need one. I need a miracle. You will get your wish fulfillment. You are being guided to your wish fulfillment. So hang in there. Right now at this time, karma, what goes around comes around. As above, so below. Something might be circling back. And if it does, the truth needs to come out or you sever ties with it. Because, like I said, anything from the past needs to be cut. It's time for a new beginning. It's time to be around people who are just like you, who are loving and kind. You know, you got people that you're supposed to meet. You got people, you got a higher calling and you got a purpose. See, can't make it up. Something's not over. Something's coming back around. So, something's coming back around. Also remember, when it comes to negative things, like even like karmic contracts, when something does come back around, the reason why it came around is because it needs to be freed. It needs to be reconciled. It needs to be tended to so that both parties can have an understanding and grow from that experience, right? Because that's what breaks karmic contracts. So free it, wish it well, give it something new, transform it is basically what I'm trying to tell you. Anyways, let's get a card, an advice card to move on today. I didn't want to make this long, but it looks like it's going to be. Sorry, people. Let go. Let it go. You're being asked to let go of whatever pain and resentment you've been holding on to. It's hurting you, and you can't fully be present in your life if you're holding on to this negativity. Release it and be free. Release it and be free. Let's get an animal card. God, angels, universe, and spirit, give us an animal. Ooh, somebody might flip out. Something might turn upside down. I got 2. Cheetah and the honeybee. Cheetah and the honeybee. Get clear on your intention, stay focused, and move quickly to achieve your goals. Cheetah, be fast. Honeybee, let compassion and forgiveness be the top priority of this situation. Compassion and forgiveness. All right, let's get rid of something because yesterday's, I wonder if it's there. It is. I really like yesterday's thing and I want to say it. I'm going to keep that out. But let's get one more card because it's a new day, a new energy. Because I need that card for myself. And maybe someone else out there needs it too. But give us a card, one more card. We want to declare, this is the Declare and Decree deck from Shabi Zane. She is a YouTuber as well. Ooh, here you go. So the old one yesterday's was all unhealthy relationships, friendships, and associations are now destroyed and cleared from my energy in spirit and in flesh. All unhealthy relationships, friendships, and associations are now cleared and destroyed from my energy in spirit and in flesh. All right, this one. All past life traumas and pain inflicted upon myself or that I've inflicted upon others are now destroyed in spirit and in flesh. That's a good one. All past life traumas and pain inflicted upon myself or that I've inflicted upon others are now destroyed in spirit and in flesh. Those were good ones. All right, well, you know what? Let's just get one more card to end this beautiful reading. I want to thank everybody out there for allowing me the time and space to share a bit of my life. But I feel like, you know I'm not the only one going through this. And I've been called to help others, to help heal the pains, and sufferings that they go through. Otherwise, I wouldn't have become a Reiki healer. But that is my goal. That is my purpose. The mission of oneness is what I call it. And my whole shtick is about allow me to help you find your, bring yourself back to one, which is you're already whole. You already know that. But sometimes somebody needs the door to walk through it, right? Anyways, new harmonic world. Enlightenment. We're going to be enlightened. One thing we can always count on is change. We are coming into the new. A new world, a new era, and a new mindset, a new age, new perspectives, new roles or routines, new beginnings, and most importantly, a whole new you. The path you are on is about to take an evolutionary leap, which needs you to be at your higher energetic vibration and awareness level. Take this card as a transformative journey from your current state of being and moving into a much higher, more spiritually attuned state. This will allow you to appreciate the need for more harmony and balance in this world and in your own personal world. When you are more enlightened, you seek to achieve the best version of your highest self. The key in all spiritual paths is self-mastery and love. The right path is always the hardest path. So don't get distracted or discouraged just yet. Be grateful for you. Hold on. Be grateful for you are about to be or are leveling up. And even though life will always have its ups and downs, trust that you are heading towards a more peaceful, harmonious, and balanced world. Your inner world reflects your outer world, as within, so without. That change you seek is seeking you. And to have that change, you yourself must be that change. It's exactly my point that I was trying to make today. Damn. I'm going to say that one more time. That change you seek is seeking you. And to have that change, you yourself must be that change. Well, looks like we all got some work to do. I want everybody today to love themselves a little harder, especially if you got a bunch of people that don't want you to be happy, that they don't want to see you happy. They don't want to see you celebrate. They don't want you to know that you're beautiful and you're loving and you got that glow about you. Just take that inner light and shine it so brightly that it makes them mad, because it will. And that's how you win in a spiritual warfare. Or against the naysayers, right? Your haters. People always want to be hating. Anyhow, do some inner work today. Stay safe out there. And remember, you are worthy, okay? Please like, share, and subscribe. And until we meet again, Namaste.